Hey, what's going on, guys? Yu-Gi-Oh! Overdrive coming at you with another deck profile. I know I haven't done one in a long time. As you all know, I've always had an infatuation with Gallus the Star Beast. Um, it's probably been like the most fun deck I've ever had building because I always get to get creative with it and decide how exactly I want to play it. Obviously, this is my preferred version of the deck. It obviously utilizes the zombie engine. Anything that can really take advantage of the graveyard, because I'm not always going to be able to get off this FTK, not always, but when I do, it kind of just hurts everybody's feelings. Um, but yeah, this is the version that I like using more. I also have a chaos variant of it that utilizes the Chaos Dragon engine. This one isn't as consistent. It runs into consistency issues, which is why I like running the zombie version of this deck a lot more. And the cool thing is, if I go into the side game and I need to side out my Gallus engine, I can keep in my Gallus, I can keep in my Birdman if I really want to. I can side out the Dooms, and then I have these spells and traps to play around it, so I can just start playing zombies. And I know how to play that deck okay, and I have a sideboard that kind of complements both of them. Anyways, let me go ahead and jump in. Obviously, the 3-star Beast, Heart and Soul of the deck, best card. Deal 200 damage to your opponent if you mill a monster, and destroy it if you mill a spell. Special summon it. And then Birdman for the Doom combo. Doom prevents Birdman's effect from fully resolving, so you can only pay the cost, which is to return, one face-up monster you control. And that's why that's super broken. And, obviously it's just good. If I don't have Doom, I can get off 2 plays of Gallus and, do some damage from any number of the monsters in here. Anyways, 2 Gen X Neutron, because I can't play 3 Birdman, obviously. I need a way to tutor for him because he is the hardest part of this whole FTK to get. So I just have, my 1 normal summon if I draw Gen X Neutron to search for the Birdman. Lila and Rykos for back row and removing problem cards. I almost don't like playing these because I don't like the idea of milling my Birdman, but there's always ways for me to get it back in the deck, be it with a Daigusto Emerald, or I can even get into my hand by using M7. Plague Spreader, just 2, 3 is too much. 3 Mizukis, 3 Zombie Masters, 3 Goblin Zombies, as you'd expect in a zombie deck. 2 Tragodia. I need hand traps, because if I'm running into a deck that plays more explosively than I do, say something like Geargias, I need a way to stop it. That's why I also play the Battle Faders and the Gores. Also, the 3 Malleys to complement the zombie engine with the Plague Spreaders. 3 Faders, like I said earlier, plus Gores. 3 Tour Guides and Tour Bus. Tour Bus is also another way that I can get back any of the necessities that I need to get this off, or I can always ship back a Malley if I have 2 in the yard. 3 Cardis to thin out, because I want to draw that as fast as I can. I want to draw my FTK as fast as I can. And usually I'll end up having something that will stop it, so I'm not afraid of leaving, my board completely clear. Plus I have, the effect veilers. I play the Max C's in the board. BLS, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light targets plus an ass load of darks. And then the 2 veilers, because it helps to stop FTK or OTKs, and also stuff like Ophion dot deck if I want to get off a Trag or a Gores to kind of keep myself in the game. Sideboard is the 2 Maxis. I have 2 empty spaces, as you can see. 2 Maxis, 3 MSTs, Dark Hole, 1 Soul Drain, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Compulse, 1 Warning, 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential. This is probably just going to go in for probably like another spell or more universal traps, maybe an Xyz Encore, something like that. But moving on to the extra deck, Catastor, HTS Syhemoth, very good problem removal. I underestimated this card when it came out. Scrap Dragon, Stardust Spark, and Stardust. I might put in another level 8 because, Plague Spreader plus Malley is a lot of level 8s. Star Eater, he was in there for more when I was testing out this version of the deck, so he might come out because I'm not entirely sure how I can make him kind of easily, but he's in there for now. Allied Justice, Decisive Armor. This plus any 2 Zombie Master and Plague, Zombie Master Goblin Zombie Plague, Mizuki Zombie Master Plague, any of those level 4s plus plague equals decisive armor, and this card absolutely just butt touches your opponent. The last effect, they have to control a light monster, so that's the only downside, is it's kind of useless in your yard other than being, a 3,000 or 3,300 beat stick and body. But the last one is send all cards in your opponent's hand to the graveyard, and look at your opponent's hand, and send all light monsters and inflict damage equal to the total combined attack. I said that ass backwards. Send all cards in your hand to the graveyard, look at your opponent's hand, and send all light monsters in their hand to the graveyard. Then inflict damage to your opponent. So you only need like one card in your hand. I don't even know if you need to have a hand to resolve that effect. So you could literally just say, you're gonna lose cards and take damage. And this could be another game winner if you pair that with Gallus. Leviair to bring back anything that I need. Zen Mains to keep myself alive. Lava Chain, because I'm playing the zombie engine, I want to be able to go off with that if my Gallus engine is proving that it's not going to show up. Diamond Direwolf to get rid of problem cards. My Stroke to get over problem cards. Emerald to shuffle back all of my necessary tools. If I have 2 Malleys in the yard, if I have BLS in the yard, if I have Birdman in the yard, and any of these other pieces. Dweller to beat Mermails because they're a hard matchup, and then M7 with Mali or Trigodia to get back usually it's for the pieces of the FTK that I want to get. Usually it's for Birdman because he's the hardest one to get, and I might end up milling him with these guys. But yeah, that's the deck profile of Monster Mash Zombie Gallus version 5. I always love playing Gallus decks because they're so much fun. They're always creative. They're always my ideas. I don't look anywhere for Gallus ideas because no one's going to be putting out a Gallus the Starbeast deck profile anywhere except for me. So you have your one-stop shop for a Gallus deck profile if you're looking for one. This deck is proven to be very, very consistent. Card D plus dump zombies at the end of the turn is absolutely broken because you always have those ways to keep yourself in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to putting up a video of this being showcased. Alright, take care, guys.